What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video we're gonna be promoting Clickbank offers using a very special and unique traffic source. This is a traffic source that I don't really see a lot of people using it because it's not a mainstream traffic source. Although it is a very legit and a very good traffic source, a lot of people don't use it because maybe they don't know about it, or maybe they're lazy and they want to use the mainstream ones. But you're gonna be at a big advantage if you take advantage of this traffic source that not a lot of people use. And this is a very powerful traffic source because you can reach a lot of great sites with very good audience, that people that are ready to buy your products and services. And so in this video we're gonna have a full tutorial from A to Z, how to pick the right offer, how to promote it on this traffic source, what to watch out for, what to not watch out for. And so you're gonna learn everything you need to know in order to be successful with this particular traffic source. And we're also going to talk about Clickbank. And so I got you covered with everything you need to know. All right, here we are in our traffic source. And this traffic source is actually called buy sell ads. And this is a display network. So it's very similar to Google Display Network, but there's a different cost structure and they have a different inventory. And so I'm going to get into that. We're going to discuss everything you need to know. And so really, when you go in here to buysellads.com, you're here and you just go into the marketplace and you basically have a list of all the sites, right? And so there's some featured properties, there are featured display, recently viewed, the sites I've been viewing, there's categories, what's hot. And so let's say we go into what's hot just to get an idea what kind of sites they're promoting and what kind of inventory they have, just to get an idea what's happening, right? And so here we are on what's hot. And so once you're on the screen, what is the first thing you have to be doing? You have to get a feel of what kind of audience is frequenting this site, right? Because we have the name of the site and we have the monthly impressions. Now look at this monthly impressions. We have 6 million, 7 million, 100 million, 82 million, 11 million, 372,000. And these are not some random sites that you've never heard about. These are actually legit, big sites, really cool sites that, most of them you probably have heard about. But there are also sites that, most kind of these independent, these smaller niche sites as well. So you have access to a wide range of inventory, right? A very, array of diverse sites that you can basically advertise on. And so let's just let me give you a couple of examples. This is Hannity.com, and this is a political site. This is right-wing politics, this is conservative politics, and so you can advertise, political offers, Trump, things like this on this site. You have Dig.com. Dig is, your regular kind of news aggregator, right? There's a lot of them nowadays, but Dig I believe, was one of the original ones. And so they have 11 million monthly impressions. We have Warrior Forum, right? This is a forum for affiliate marketers, right? So pretty much a forum for us. I frequent this forum from time to time, and if you haven't heard about it, definitely check it out. Go Google Warrior Forum, warriorforum.com, and you can learn more about it. We have CoinGecko, which is a Bitcoin site. We have Low End Talk, which is a forum kind of site for hosting, right? Cheap hosting, that you can have a very quick server, very cheap server. And if you're interested in low-end hosting, which pretty much I recommend for all your projects, check out the link in my description for Bluehost, which is a host that I use, and it's only like $3 to $4 a month, and you can set up, unlimited amount of sites on there. It's one-click WordPress install. I highly recommend it. I use it for all my sites. Click the link in the description if you want to learn more. And so we have PSD Repo, which is a Photoshop, right? Photoshop site. And so you have to kind of get a feel of what's going on here, right? Livecoin, which is a Bitcoin, DaniWeb, which I believe is also like kind of a design site, from what I understand. No passive income, which I'm guessing is having to do with making money, software, right? So you have a wide array of sites, okay? And so we're gonna actually do a couple of offers on Clickbank, right? We're gonna go into Clickbank, and I'm going to actually show you how to actually go ahead and promote 2 different offers. And these offers are very different verticals, right? So I'm going to show you the process of doing it. But right now, I just want to explain to you how you can do it so that you can learn and you can go out and do it for yourself as well. free CSS, this is a designer site, speed test is a general site. So all of these sites, at least the majority of these sites, they really fall into two types. The first type is this general wide open site. So something like speed test, right? Something like dig, right? This is wide open, right? Pretty much everybody's frequenting it. I mean, you might have a certain audience that's visiting it more so than the other audience, but for the most part, dig is an aggregate. Speed test, everybody goes on there, right? Just to get a speed of their internet. And the second type of a site is this specialty niche site. So something like Live Coin Watch, which is a Bitcoin site, a CoinGecko, right? Warrior Forum, which is for affiliate marketers, Design Taxi, which I assume is for designers. But you have to kind of go in there and learn more about it. Danny Web, which is I assume is kind of for also web designers. I could be wrong. You have to check it out. PSD repo, I'm pretty sure, is for Photoshop, because PSD is a type of file that you actually, this is a Photoshop document essentially, right? And so we have free CSS, which is a designer site and that kind of thing. So there's all kinds of sites, and you have to kind of get a feel for it, right? Because you have to understand what the audience is about, right? Because obviously there's not gonna, maybe they don't have other kinds of sites. You have to know what you're dealing with. And the second thing is you have to go into Clickbank and you have to understand what kind of offers you can promote. So right away, I went into basically I have a category here, which is e-business and e-marketing, right? Video marketing, affiliate marketing, right? And so this is the make money online niche. And there are a couple of sites that you can promote this specific niche, right? So if we go back into buy sell ads, we go into Warrior Forum, right? We can promote them affiliate marketing products, right? This is digital marketing site, number one digital marketing site, 370,000 monthly impressions. And so the audience that visits the site, they're interested in affiliate marketing, making money online, anyway, anyhow, any kind of method, right? So we can go into Clickbank and we can basically promote them this video marketing blaster. We can promote them this thumbnail blaster, right? Affiliate bots, Rich Dad Summit, simple traffic solutions. All of these, they fit into the category, right? And so we're going to do that. I'm going to show you the entire process of how to do it. But another site that I want to show you that is also a good candidate is this site right here. This is SEO Journal. So this is the site right here. This is the search engine journal. And this is a site, not so many for people that are like looking to make money online anyway, any method. This is for SEO professionals, right? So this is a site I visit from time to time, basically to learn about what's happening with SEO, any kind of updates with SEO. Maybe Google had a core update. They have those a couple times a year just to kind of fix things around. And so this is a good site. And you can basically go into Clickbank and promote to them SEO related offers, right? So for instance, Video Marketing Blaster, rank videos on number one page of Google and YouTube, right? This is kind of similar to, something like SEO, right? Because people that are here, they are looking to, to really learn SEO in order to rank their sites on the first page of Google. And so you can really promote all kinds of stuff on here. You don't have to go and use a Clickbank offer. There's a lot of tools that you can promote here. And so let me show you how you promote it, right? The way this works is that once you go to each site, you have a little bit about them, right? You have the monthly impressions, you have the followers, and then you have the inventory, right? So they have mobile website, then they have the website, and they have a lot of slots that you can buy. And the way you buy them is by something called CPM. Now, CPM stands for cost per 1,000 impressions. And what you're basically buying is eyeballs. You're not paying for clicks. You're buying for impressions. You're buying for eyeballs. So this is a little bit different than search marketing, where you're essentially buying per clicks. You're paying per clicks. Here, you're paying for eyeballs. So if they see your ad, the ad loads, you are basically, you're paying of that. So in this case, it's $7 per 1,000 impressions. So essentially per 1,000 views. 1,000 times your particular ad shows up, you're going to be charged $7. And so depending on how many views the site is getting, that is how much you're going to be paying. And so they have various packages. They have under post content, right, below each post. This is the size of the banner, right, 336 by 280. it's available. It's only $4 CPM. And so depending on how prominent the banner is, that is essentially how much it's going to cost. So the more prominent it is, so for instance, this mobile website, and if I had to guess, the majority of their traffic is mobile. This after second paragraph ad are mobile. So they have an article and then they have various paragraphs. And then after the second paragraph of every article, or at least most articles, if not every article, you're going to have your ad being rotated with other ads, right? Because they're also selling it, they're selling it to other people. And so your ads are going to get rotated with other buyers as well. But you're guaranteed to get a certain amount of impressions, and you're guaranteed that you're going to pay up to this amount per 1,000 impressions. And so if you want, after the second paragraph, it's going to cost you a $7 CPM. If you want the middle post, right, in the middle, right, so it's not as top, it's not as high up on the article, you're going to pay $4 CPM. And so it really depends on what you want, and it really kind of depends on your budget, how much exposure you want. And then when it comes to the website, right, and this is, I suppose, both, right? This is not only mobile, this is kind of, maybe it's both websites, maybe it's only desktop. You kind of have to double check with them. And so you can do ongoing, renewing every 30 days. You can run it on specific dates, right? It's very, very flexible. And the ads are served by their ad system, right? So you're buying ads, you're putting them in there, you're being charged a certain amount, and they're basically going to be serving them, right? So they're tracking everything, and you're going to have access to a dashboard where you can see everything, right? So you can basically advertise all kinds of SEO tools. And the good thing about it is that you can scroll down and you can see other similar products, right? So Warrior Forum is similar because advertisers also purchase products here. Warrior Forum, Trend Counter, Web Rank Stats, all of these are for people that want to make money online. Just to get to the bottom of it, right? That's kind of what it's all about. Just to make money online. We have Warrior Forum, Business and Webmaster Forum. And so you can basically take an offer here and you can start advertising, right? And so one offer that I found, this is actually called Promote a Proven Convert Product. This is actually Blaster software. And this offer is right here. Thumbnail Blaster Insane Conversions, $10 EPC funnel, 8,000 sold so far. We have a gravity of 36. So it's not like a super high gravity, but it's also not like a very small gravity. It's not a 5 gravity. So it's a legit gravity. And you're getting $22 per sale. You can look at, we have 49%, right? It's a 50-50 split. And we have initial dollar per sale, it's 18. And then we have average rebill total 19. And then you're getting 25% of the rebill. And so on average, you're getting about 22, right? If you take into account other things on the funnel there. And so this is one offer, right? I basically went into this offer and this is their JV page, right? So every affiliate product on Clickbank has an affiliate page. It's also called a JV page, joint venture page. And you can basically scroll down and you have video creatives and you also have images, right? Image creatives, right? So you can download this, save it, and then start promoting, right? So it's slightly different sizes. You also have email swipes if you have an email list. And what you can do is you can basically go on Warrior Forum and you can basically go out. So we have 300 by 250 middle right. You can basically add this to cart. We can go to our cart and you can basically see what they're saying. So for instance, I had something else. I already had Warrior Forum here, and we can actually reduce the quantity. And you can put quantity of 20,000, right? You can have a custom quantity, right? So you can say maybe 2,000, right? 2,000 impressions. And so, okay, so maybe the minimum is 20,000, right? So for 20,000, it's going to cost you $150, right? You might do even, sometimes let's try to do a 10,000 quantity. Okay, so no, it's not letting us, right? So the minimum is 20,000. So for this specific product, it's going to cost you $150, excuse me. And it's for 30-day cycle, and you're guaranteed to get 20,000 impressions. Now, of course, you can go to another site. You can go to SEO Journal, and you can basically, maybe you're going to spend a little bit less. So for instance, let's say we go into this one, and we're going to go to the cart here, and we're going to see what the amount is. So it's 500 here. And so this one also, Search Engine Journal, they want you to buy a minimum of 200,000, and it's going to cost you $500 just to start out. So this is a little bit pricey. And so you really kind of have to go through each one. They're, the smaller sites, they are, they let you start out with a smaller inventory. The other thing that you can do, and this is something I've had pretty good success with, is that you can email buy-sell ads and say, hey, I want to do a test run. I want to try smaller inventory. So maybe I want to spend $50 or $100 just to start with. Maybe I want to spend $25. This is very common. And see if they allow you to do a smaller inventory. And in some cases, you can even email the publisher directly and say, hey, I want to try a trial run. Can I work with you directly? And we can do a trial run. And I have, that's kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you have a brand new account just starting out, you can do that. I've had success with that. And so you can basically contact them, right? You can basically get support. You can contact them and see if you can do a trial run of like 10,000 impressions or 5,000 impressions or, 1,000 impressions. And just to get the feel of the traffic so that you're not spending $500. All right, so the next offer I want to show you is actually this offer right here. And this is brain training for dogs. And if we go into ClickBank here and we just type brain training, you're going to see a bunch of offers. So here's brain training for dogs. It has a gravity of 187, which is quite a bit more than the other kind of offers in the Make Money Online that we just talked about. And this offer is great too because I basically have it open on their JV page. They have banners that you can use. It's an animated banner. This is an animated, this is an animated. They have a couple of other banners here, some more banners. And if they don't allow animated banners, sometimes they don't, you can save it as a regular banner in just any app that opens graphics, right? It's just an animated GIF. You can just save it as a JPEG and just use that. So that's absolutely fine. And so let me show you where you can advertise this particular offer, right? I found a site called Pitbullsorg, and pit bulls are, very aggressive dogs. And so people might be interested in getting a product or a service that helps them to kind of tame the dog, especially if it's their first dog. They don't have a lot of experience with dogs and kind of how to train them and how to control them. And so this site gets 15,000 monthly impressions. They say visitors are also active on Facebook, as seen in our over 80,000 likes, right? So you can go to their Facebook page, just get a feel of the engagement level on their specific Facebook page and just get an idea. And so you can do website sponsorship. You can have 15,000 impressions only for $50, or this one, 15,000 impressions for $35, right? So honestly, I don't know. It's up to you. This is the top right sidebar. This is the right sidebar. So obviously, this is going to cost a little bit more. It's $50 per 15,000 impressions, okay? And so the way you calculate this is you take 50 and you divide it by 15,000 and you multiply it by 1,000. So you're getting a CPM of $3.33 CPM. So it's kind of similar to the other sites, but in this case, they're letting us buy 15,000 impressions. We don't need to buy, 500,000 impressions or 100,000 because this site is a lower traffic site. They only have 15,000 monthly impressions. And so while the CPM is similar to the previous example, on the low end really, because they have a smaller amount, we only need to buy 50. Because if this was like, 30,000, this would have been 100, right? If this was, let's say 60,000, this would have been 200, right? But in this case, they're allowing us. So we can add this to cart. We just do add to cart. We go to our shopping cart. I need to delete this previous one. And we can basically just buy 50,000 impressions for $50. And this is legit. $50 is not a huge amount of money. You can do a test run. Like I said before, if you don't want to spend $50, you're tight on budget, you can email them and say, can I do a test run? Can I just buy, 10,000 impressions or, 7,000 impressions for $25? But, still $3 CPM is still on the low end. It's not a very high CPM at all. And so you can just browse around, right? There's a lot of interesting sites. And the secrets, everybody wants to know the secret to affiliate marketing. The secret is trying different things. That's the secret, right? It's not doing what everybody else is doing. And so I can go in here. I have my search engine watch. So let's go into this one, right? So we have pitbulls.org. Let's see if there's something else I just kind of want to try browse around. So advertisers also purchased pets, keepers guides, mom and more, humans are free. So I don't know about any of the other ones, but this looks like similar to pets. And they have a $50 per 9,000 impressions. So let's take 50 divided by 9,000, multiplied by 1,000. It's a $5, $5.5 CPM, like $5.55 CPM. So it's a little bit higher than the previous ones, which means that if you pay the same amount, you're not going to get as many impressions because you're paying a little bit more. There's a premium. You're paying a little bit more for each eyeball. And they're basically, so look at this, it's currently sold out. You can get on a waiting list and then see if somebody decides not to renew their advertising with the site, and then they're going to get you in there. And so this is a great example. You can also have Pets Keepers Guide is a website for pet keepers of all pet species, dogs, cats, birds, reptile, right? So you can also advertise something here. But in my opinion, I think that other one, this, what was that? That Pitbull site, pitbull.org or whatever it was, I think that's a much better fit because it's only about dogs, right? And this is brain training for dogs. And so we want to focus on just dogs, right? We don't want to focus on the pet side in general. It's just a little bit too broad in my opinion. And so you can browse basically Clickbank. You can browse other sizes and see what kind of offers are there, right? You need to familiarize with what kind of offers you can promote and what is the inventory of the sites where you can promote it on. Because there's a ton of sites, and I just, I don't have time to kind of show you in the video everything, right? Because I just want to teach you how to fish. I want to show you the process, and then you can start going out. Now, if you have any questions, you have a question about the process that I did, or you have a question about maybe you want to run this offer to this site, leave a comment below. Would love to help you out. I would recommend leaving the comment as soon as you see this video, because the quicker you ask a question, the quicker I can get to it. Okay, it's going to be a little bit harder to get to it later on, but I will still try to help you out. And having said that, that is all I wanted to talk about. That is all I have for you for today. So I really, really hope you've gotten value. I really, really hope you learned something in this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.